All right, you get the idea. What up, peeps? How y'all doing? I'm here. We're live. We're here. Still here in the IVPAC studios, getting you out a video because we've got to get out a video. I'm saying it because we need to. Oh, look at that lights. We're trying to do some light over here. Hey, do I look like a fucking ghost? Yeah, I do. What up? Hey, man, I just want to give a shout out. I'm going to do this right away because one of the reasons why I want to do this show, well, the two big reasons. One big reason was because I didn't get a show out the other night. And I meant to get a show out. I had Robert Owen ask me about that, and I was like, damn it, I missed the show. Apologize for that. But a little bit of news going on, and I wanted to get this news on out. And like the show that we're highly anticipating isn't out yet. That's one of the reasons why you're waiting. I apologize for that. I don't know. It's coming, okay? And I can't believe this one. Needless to say, what's going to happen is there's going to be some refining of the process of making this show. The whole damn problem is the show is like it's taking a lot out. I mean, I'm trying to get it just so, and you'll understand when we get the show. When you see it, you'll understand why I'm doing it this way. But right now, like I got the mic right here. Yeah, you'll understand why I'm doing it this way. It's more than less trivial. So I'm not like, it's not just a straight up like let's talk. You know what I mean? And like this is Paper Flight and more, and this is gonna be a little bit of less. Like I said, just trying to get out there and say, hey, what's up? We're late. We're here. We're live for a change. It's gonna be a shorty. Just had to get it out there. But like I said, we got some news coming up. I'm hoping to get this out within the next 2 days. I'm hoping to finish this up. It's requiring input with no output from the people directly involved, except myself. And again, all this you'll understand in due time. But this way, you'll get this news in a reasonable amount of time because it has to get out now. It has to get out. So that's why it's taking that kind of time. And again, you'll understand in minutes. I appreciate y'all patience waiting for it because it really is a thing. I did get some stuff. I really don't know about wanting to like all the news that is the news is going to be covered by the news show, which is the news show. News, that's news. It's news. So trust me, it's not that boring, and it's not even. What sucks is it's taking me like it literally is taking about 2 weeks to get it done, and it ain't even 5 minutes long yet. This is how much work going into this, and I found some other things that have like changed its like layout as it's come along. So it's been different. It keeps being different. I really should have just fucking got it out and just been done with it. You know what I mean? But I didn't. So that's where we are. Apologies for that. It's almost done. So there's that, and yeah, you finally finally get a show out of us that isn't something like this. When you battling along about something stupid, which I'm sure you were grateful for. Yeah, and so that's basically the problem too. Is I really don't want to save anything big for this because it's coming on that, and then I'll go. There'll be more of these. I'll get more live into you, and we'll talk about the news. Hopefully for everybody. I can give you a little hint. I'm gonna give you a little hint. Only because I gotta let my man Robert know. Yeah. Because I gotta let my man Robert know that like yeah. So I didn't want to say nothing because I wanted it to be a surprise with the news, but like he is a little concerned, so I wanted to make sure he wasn't concerned for no reason. But yeah. It's actually I'm excited for it. I'm like they look good, and yeah, and we're not going into any more details until that news blurb comes out. Then we'll go into all kinds of crazy shit, and it'll be a 3-hour show. But it's not just me though. It's not just me that's holding it up. I'm trying to get other. I'm making sure I get input from everybody. Like I said, I'm asking for pictures. I'm asking for news. It's nothing different than I haven't already asked for the members for. It's basically for the members, all of us in IVPAC. because it is an inside IVPAC show. It will be fascinating to anybody outside looking in, especially once we go into details. There'll be another tech talk show or two coming up. I said just want to get them out and get this out as like a prelude to it, especially if I don't finish it before I'd like to, which is by the end of the weekend. So ideally, I'd like to get it done within 24 hours. But I was also supposed to be working on it now and things. And you guys can understand things. Things happen. So things have happened. That's what's happened. So I've really been just canoodling for too damn long. And, it strikes me that is off. Why is that off? Well, that sucks. Huh. Anyway, yeah. So it won't be too much holding up now. So if I don't get that show out, I'll put another one of these out and we'll talk about some things. And probably, like I said, there's tech talks coming up, and other stuff. It's just, I know I've been teasing you with the big news, and I've given myself and others deadlines, mostly myself, because the big news mostly revolves around me. It's just statement of fact. So, you'll get all that news. And so it shall be. Any planes you'd like to see built, any planes, any tech you'd like to see, just put in the comments. We'll be working it now. Trying to get the boys involved here. There'll be more KIA. I'm just going solo on this one here because I can. It won't be like this. This is kind of a layout, and I'm kind of playing with it. I like that background, but I'm also like, what the hell's up with the background? You know what I mean? Like I'm trying to think of, like, is there a good way to? Y'all want to see something different occasionally that y'all might want to see, so it might be something different. Like I was kind of thinking of throwing that up there. The hell did that like transition and explore at the same time? That was kind of neat. Wasn't expecting that. But anyway, yeah, I'm just, like I said, I'm just trying to work it so that there's, let's see what that looks like there. You see different backgrounds. I mean, that's kind of the same. I should probably just have it like a switchy thing. Like when you say, I don't know. Post up in the comments. Tell me what you think. Is like a different background should be up there? Should I change the backgrounds on this? This show is probably in a constant state of flux anyway. So it's just this. You know what? Today's show, you're going to get this. How about that? That's what it's going to be. You're going to get this. And you're going to like it. Because ain't nothing really going to change. Just kind of trying to present some interesting, like, you see it and it drums up some interesting, like, it drums up news. It drums up your interest. You see it in, and also, by the way, I want to get this out there too. Like, I send a big shout out to my boy Ben Y13. Got a good job up there. Like, yeah, I see it transition, but see, I can put this one up there too for you. Working. He got himself. I mean, like, he's been working his way up the ladder and got himself working for Skunk Works. That's a good shout. That's it, man. I mean, for us, that's really the pinnacle. That's the mountaintop. Good on you, man. Nice work. I know you have probably shared the dream like so much of the rest of us. A long time ago, an even longer time ago, I did all my draws, and I did a lot of drawings. I had 3 thick, 2.5 inch, 3-ring binders full of aircraft technical details and stuff like that, and a long time ago. And I was always thinking about being that kind of a designer, but hey, man, I don't like math, so I can't do it. I mean, I ain't gonna lie, straight up. I may not like it. May not be good at me, but I ain't good at it. So you know what I'm saying? It couldn't be done. But I did like to draw, and I did like to see and stuff like that, and that's why I am where I am today, doing this and all. So I'm glad you like I'm kind of trying to live vicariously through you, my man, and it's great to see that you did that. I'm happy for you. Do good things. I'd like to hear more about that. I gotta get a comment up on your channel about this so you can see this, but you know what I'm saying? It looks really cool. It don't get any better than that, so unless you're in the design stages of the crap that we like to do, so that's the one thing. If you really are a designer at heart, Um, if you're the Jack Northrop, if you are the Curtis Wright, if you're those guys who it's theirs, just theirs. It isn't a committee gets a hold of it and does certain things to it. You know what I mean? So, hey, there he is. There he is. What's up, Robert? I was hoping you'd kind of pop in. I'm doing this because I didn't see it last night. I didn't do it last night. And don't let the cat out the bag, okay? If you're just popping in, you didn't catch the first, what is this, 9 minutes? 10 minutes? You didn't catch the first 10 minutes. But I answered your question with a visual earlier. So, no comments until I get, please. I know I did. Okay, it's good. Just rewind it and go see. I answered your questions. You'll know what I'm talking about. And because I'm trying to put it into the news show so it's more of a in-your-face kind of news as opposed to tonight, which is laid back and I'm getting this show out to get this show out. So, you all y'all, rest of y'all think I'm speaking gibberish. Robert understands what I'm talking about. So, it answers his question, and it might go in slow motion, but that way you're like, yeah, okay, cool, man, cool. Like I said, I just want to, because I wanted to be grouped in a big bunch of news. You told me, remember I asked you if you had any news. You really didn't have any news. If you don't have anything, I'm gonna ask you again because I'm still building the show. Do you have any news? Because if you do, I'll throw it in there. But if not, I'm just going to try to get it out. Because like I said, I'm trying to get it out by the end of the weekend. Ideally, like I said, I'd like to be out in 24 hours. I don't think it's going to happen. But I got, from various sources, I've got they gave me their news blurbs. I've got most of them. And mine are all plugged in. So the biggest part is there. But like I said, it's taken 2 weeks to get 5 minutes worth of show. But you'll understand why. And it may still look like a hack job when you see it, but you'll understand why it's taking me so much time when you get it. And I swear to God, I appreciate y'all's patience on this, but I hope to get it out by the end of the weekend. So I need to because I've given myself a deadline. And if there's any news, like any bases closing, opening, retirements, rollouts, designs, tweaking, anything, any kind of news for the members, let me know. And I'll try to plug it into this because I still can't. But your deadline is like Sunday. I need to make sure everybody else knows. Deadline Sunday, I got to get this thing out. So that way, the stuff that I've already input into it will make more sense. That's the only reason why. I mean, news is news. It's supposed to be headline news. And you're supposed to take, if I had a team, this, 2 week, 5 minute long show would have been done already. But I don't got a team. It's just me. I work. And I can't be home, and I got family, and I got, it's so many things. People understand life, so there's this. It's a fun hobby. I love to support it. That's why I'm here. That's why y'all are here. But I'm also I'm torn. I mean, ideally, okay, it's taking me 2 weeks. It's taking a hell of a lot longer because I've talked about this with you guys for a long time. You know this. And the truth of the matter is also, if you go down by the hours actually put into it, it's probably only taken about 2 days. So it's really not, seriously, because I can only commit so much time. So it's a little disappointing, but it's finally at that point. So again, I'm hoping y'all will you'll understand it when it gets out and it'll make sense, especially to members, IVPAC members directly, so me being Sil and you being Powerhouse and NASA's and KIA and MSL and it's all the people, all of us that are out there. OAE, anybody that's gotten the news, I need the news. So, speaking of which, Robert, you seen OAE lately? I gotta send him an email if we got any news because I gotta get him out there. Hell, I don't even know if he's got a. Oh no, he does, but it's gonna look stupid. I'll see though. I end up making contact anyway. Like I said, it's just to get out there and say, hey, what's happening? I'm hoping to bring back Paper Aircraft Weekly here very shortly. Just so I can get that, it's a shout-out show. We're trying to spread the love in the paper airplane world. No hate. Everybody's flying. Everybody's doing their thing, which is good. They should be. Building, flying, getting out there. And so many people. I wish I could translate the Oriental / I think they're Japanese. I don't want to call it wrong because I want to be an ignorant American, but they look Japanese. The area looks Japanese. The characters is actually what I'm really referring to. The characters written down. I think it's kanji. I think I've done translate on it before, so I'm pretty sure it's Japanese. Like I said, I don't want to be the ignorant American and say like, "What you talking about, boy? What is it?" You know, I don't want to start nothing. Especially because the Japanese have a tendency to be more paper airplane based than most of the rest of us. So, but they've been like, man, I don't know if y'all been taking a look, but they've been like in our feed, especially here in IVPAC. You remember I said like if you go to the YouTube channel for IVPAC, you get paper airplanes from everywhere. I try to get all those. That's okay. I figured you were. I kind of almost did it this time just to make sure I caught you. At least you'd be a little bit in on it, you know. Anyway, no, I understand it's timing. I want to be the place that you guys like. If you're looking for something, you just go to IVPAC and you'll find everybody else's, but you won't find everybody else's. We try to feature channels that are strictly paper aircraft, in case you hadn't noticed. So it's not like if there's somebody that builds like a paper frog, origami stuff, especially, there's a lot of that, and they build like origami animals, origami tanks. I'm not hating on the art, of course. There's nothing wrong with it. It's great. Origami is awesome. I do it too. And you know, it's just we're predominantly aircraft, so I don't want to be. Some channels are missing only because like they feature a whole bunch of things and occasionally they'll put an aircraft. So we'll try to link the video, but we won't link the channel. The channels are like again strictly aircraft. So and then there's obviously members of IVPAC within the sphere. People are just like not members, but like we trust them with stuff, you know, blah blah blah. So anyway, that long story short, that's why you might not see if you're in there and say like, hey, why isn't so and so's channel up there? He does a lot of origami planes. Well, he does origami frogs and flowers and stuff. So it's a feature on origami. It's a feature on folding. I'm not going to do. You have to feature aircraft and occasionally dump into the other things. Then you're in the IVPAC sphere. So just an explanation for that. But anyway, so yeah, there's that. Yeah, exactly. And I'm experimenting with what the hell is that? I'm experimenting with all these new. I wasn't supposed to do that. Nothing changed. Okay, I was looking at the screen because I was looking at the screen and the screen didn't seem to change. And oh, now I know why. Because the stupid. Oh yeah, okay. Because the stupid video or picture is the same. Oh, that's why. Okay. Durr. I was trying to play with the background again and change the background again, and I couldn't change the background again because the picture is exactly the same. So it's just smaller. The only reason it changed. So anywho, yeah, so it didn't change for you, it changed for me. Anyway, okay, sorry. See, some of this is why it actually takes me a long time to get all that crap out there, because shit like that's changing. You like my string of planes up there, man? Look at my string of planes up there. That's about all of them. Really actually working on cutting them down. So, I should actually say that. I cleaned up for an arrival, and then they all went back into a box because I at least don't have them all out. You wouldn't see them now down in front of me right here. They're not all down and out. They're actually not all in drawers and everything. They're all in boxes. And only 2 shoe boxes. I consider that a small victory. And there's about to be a lot less. Which again is something I know you've heard me say in the past, but yeah, I'm going to keep it that way. So, but you can tell that I'm not actually going to be doing something like that because I don't have my screen down. I have my screen in front of me. So, yeah, you know that I'm not gonna. Did you guys ever know? I'm kind of taking this out of here, but oh my God, is that picture large or what? Okay, that's a Nimbus right there. Bear with me, okay? I have no idea why it's transitioning instantaneously for you either. That I don't know. But I did want to show you this because this picture has come up once or twice. I don't know if you all have seen it or whatever. I really don't. I can't keep track of how many pictures have been shown now that we've done the rotation. However, this one I wanted Did I get it right? Yeah, I did get it right. Okay. I wanted to feature this one here in the background. Let me show you here what I was trying to get. This is a family photo of all of my aircraft. I did that once we get to the house because I like the one of the reasons I know it's like buying a new phone because your case was bad. But I bought the house because it had those bricks. That's my back patio. Love those bricks, German style brick. And I literally, like, no joke, the week before we looked at this house, I was describing to the wife about German bricks. She and I have both been to Germany. We're like, do you remember the German bricks? I wouldn't mind having some German bricks. I'd like to get some German bricks. And a new place or whatever. We weren't even thinking about looking for that in a house. So when we started looking for a house, lo and behold, these bricks were back there. I was like, no freaking way. They're not exact, but everywhere I went when I was there seemed to have these or a variation of these where they were curved. These are kind of zigzaggy a little bit, but so yeah, so they make a great tarmac, and I did a family portrait there where basically one of each of everything is sitting out there. I'm looking at it now, and there's a couple that are missing, but not many. And I should have made more base models of everything sitting there too, but not many. I see you got Nimbus up there, you got a Kestrel, you got a Pylum, you got a Supernova, you got Vampire, Javelin, Quill, Goblin, phases 3, 4, and 6, Nova, Cirrus, Wyvern, a Diamant, and a Banshee. The Banshee's like profile on in that shot, so, but yeah, they're all in there. So it's a good family photo. Like I said, I don't remember if I showed it to you before, but I wanted to put it back there because, like, if I had, and everybody wondered why I kept on coming up there, that's like everything. That's like my whole, or at least 92% of my fleet of aircraft. So if you'd seen it, that's how you'd know it. I have another one like that, but it's older because I was retiring birds and I had posed the family shot. Yep, got that one too. And see, it's like transitioning instantly, which I think is cool. I'm just kind of surprised it did it. This was taken indoors on a particularly rainy day. Yeah, that's also a family shot photo. And again, same kind of situation. You got phases 3, 4, and 6 up there. A Nova. See, that's what's missing. Novaland was not in the other one. A Banshee, but that's a Type 1. Vampire. A Nimbus. A Venom. See, so there are differences here. And this is an older one, so this is before Pylum. She got that looks like a, that's a phase 4. And then there's a Cutlass. And a Javelin and a Quill and a Wyvern. So, Novaland's missing, Venom's missing from the other shot, and yeah. So that's why. I don't have a full exclusive or like family portrait. One of these days I'll get one of those, but I don't have one yet. So that's why you're not getting it. Yeah. All right, people. All right. This is good. Yeah. So anyway, thanks for hanging out. Thanks for watching me. Thanks for being that guy. I did that on purpose because I was trying to see if, I needed to change that up. Want to make sure I hadn't forgot about y'all. Want you guys to know I hadn't forgot about y'all. And that's why we're throwing it up there. Getting this out. Thanks for stopping in, guys. Robert, always a pleasure. Glad you could catch it in. Thanks for not, keeping the change. We'll get another show out, and we'll hopefully get that news out to you guys real soon. Stand by for it. It looks great. But hey man, thanks for watching, and you know the drill.